The irate workers from the 10 communities in Ovia Southwest local government area of Edo State, which include Ugbogui, Ohosu, Ikoha, Ajegule, Sule Camp, and others, in the early hours, stormed the site of the ongoing pipeline installation in the forest of Ugbogui community to stop continuation of the job being done by a new contractor. They say all they want is for the initial contractor whom they worked for to pay them their allowances for the period of 3 years that the about 5.1-kilometer line was carried out, adding that having worked for such a long period of time without pay has brought upon them untold hardship.
So those people that they are owing, they are now agitating that they must be paid before that people, if I thought they will take over or not. Okay. So on that note, in order for them not, there not to be problem, because we don't want problem in this area at all. So that is why we are here, to make sure we restore, restore peace and order.
Working there, I was working with one of the weather for 6 months. They only pay us for 2 months. For 4 months, they have not paid us before they left. All those while we have been waiting, we didn't see them until we went to the land to go and protest one day. They now said they will get back on us. But ever since, we have not seen anybody.
Work there first, they are owing people. Both the food they bought from the community and the vigilante that work with them, they fail to pay us. So that is why when we had the news that they want to restart, when we went there, the people that was working there were not the people. But now, if they want to work, we don't need crisis in our area. We need them to pay us the money they are owing us. If they pay us, they can continue their job. To me, if they don't want to pay, they should not use it as a crisis. They should leave it for people who can handle the job so that they will pay people their work.
Ago we work in pipeline and with one contractor, Solomon. So it happened that the work stopped, and he said they haven't paid him, that when they paid him, he will pay us and we will still continue the job. So time ago now, somebody came in and he said the contract will be issued to him. All well is good. How do we have our money? So they stopped the work. Now they want to start again. And we understand that there will be a crisis because the man who is taking over the job now, they haven't paid. And the person who worked, they have never paid him. So and I'm the head of operation here, Vigilante, Ugbogui, Ward 8. So we now cease to put it together. We want peace in our area. We never want anybody to come out fault here, rather fight. We don't want it. That is why we easily go there, think we'll make them so that we advise everybody they should go and settle themselves before they come, so that will be peace.
Listening to his side of the story, Solomon Osamede of Ibiwalex Nigeria Limited, a sub-construction company from whom the aggrieved workers are demanding the 3 years payment, said he has not been paid, hence his inability to pay the workers. Solomon further told newsmen that aside the workers, he is also owing management of a hotel where the workers lodged during the set period, an issue which the hotelier Osawaru Peter Usawewe corroborated through a telephone conversation as he was out of town.
We were given the job and we were not mobilized, we were not given a dime. We were not given a dime for the execution of the project, but we went ahead to do what is required of us as a contractor. Getting to after almost 70% of the job, the workers down tools because of lack of fund. So during those processes, then I said, okay, fine. What they are owing us is so much money. They want to give us part of the money to enable us go back to site. They now paid us 30 million naira. We now told them that 30 million is not enough for us to go back to site because what you are owing us is almost 200 million. You are giving us 30 million to do what? So we cannot go back to site until 50 or 60% of the funds are settled so that we can go back to site and complete that job as required of us. After some time, so they now called me, the NAPC, Zychem and all that, FAP, they called me for a meeting in Benin. So we went there. During the course of the meeting, we now told them, these are our claims. We tendered our document. NAPC said they are not aware of all this that is going on. But they have a mandate from the presidency to deliver this line. We then said, no problem, we want to deliver this line. In fact, we are no longer interested in the job, but all we're after is pay us what we've worked as a concerned citizen of this country, pay us out that which we've worked so that the job can continue. Since I returned to Benin, I've not slept in my house. I started receiving strange calls from different people that have gone to Abuja. I've settled with NNPC, I've settled with Bradama. Bradama is about going to the line to go and do the Godi joint without them getting their money. So as such, hair will roll. I should come, Bradama should come, they are waiting for me. If care is not taking, my house will be set on fire. The hotel that you guys went to, that is the hotel we used. You can see our tank there. There's a diesel, 15,000 liters of diesel inside that tank. It was seized as a result because we could not foot the bills of the hotel.
Wireless Nigeria Limited, they came as the usual as a customer to approach me for accommodation. So on the actual discussion, they said of course they have a lot of workers, like welders or whatever they will go to do. They are into pipeline construction. So based on that, I gave them 32 rooms in my hotel. They occupied virtually the whole building. So they were there for months. You understand? So at the point, they would not even pay. They said they were expecting payment from their people. They only dropped small advance of 500,000. After the 500,000, for the number of years they spent there, they could not pay a dime. As I'm talking to you now, they vacated the place without seeing me. If you look outside, if I'm in my hotel, you will see a tank there. Diesel tank. That was what they used for their fuel storage. They pack all their things, everything. I'm still telling you now, they are still occupying rooms in the hotel there where they pack their equipment.
And the project manager of the NNPC could not be reached to give the side of the story. It is, however, expected that the subcontractors, which includes Zakem and Ifa Petroleum, as well as the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, will take urgent steps on the issue before it gets out of hand. In Benin, Nafisa Bello, Liberty News.